Wow.
Time? I think we're going to start now.
Is it
I
not
think
capturing
we've delayed it a bit too
VRChat?
much. I think we're going to start now.
Clear mic.
Oh, I thought it was already over.
Yeah, it's over. Go home. Go. I don't want any of you here anyway. Hello. Most of you are regulars, but still, I will explain this nonetheless because that is what you do. Hello, welcome to the Avatar Roundup. This is a once a month, every first Saturday of the month event where Avatar creators, prefab makers, and anyone revolving around avatars that has an appreciation from comes up and shows off what they've made. Once again, if it's a custom, like from scratch creation, harmless video game or booth model making, kit bashing, retexturing, making a prefab or like a system such as Marino's fighting prefab. Or just if you found a really good, or if you've just found a really good public model that you want to show off. Remember, if you want to show off a public model, credit the people that made it. Consider it a warning, you know? Let people know who made the thing. Anyway, there are some basic rules. Everyone gets 15 minutes per presentation. Everything. Avatars can be a bit unoptimized, but please not to the point where you kill half the frame rate of the people in here. That would not be good. Once again, 15-minute limit for each speech. Keep it in TOS. So that means keep any non-TOS things to a minimum. Mainly keep it tucked away, please. And if you want to see more of this, go to communitymeetup.net and join the Discord, where we also have the other event, the community meetup, which is like this, but weekly on Sundays for Worlds, which is just lovely. Oh, it warms my heart. Anyway, I also have a few things I can do over there. I can turn off the lights, I can turn on audio link, and I can change that to wireframe if you really want to show off your topology. But now we're gonna do a little bit of a fun thing. Oh, okay. Geez, oh, that lagged. Oh, that scared me. Thank you, SteamVR. So people who are showing off first, I want you to stand there. People who want to show off later, want you to stand there. And everyone who wants to show off stuff, you just need to line up in a nice little order, and we'll go from there to there, one after the other. And I've got a few things to show off, so I'll slot myself in the middle. It's an even number, so I can evenly slot myself in the middle. Yay!
Oh, there's only 4 people. You can remember their names without taking a picture, right?
No. Anyway. If everyone but Fujin may return to their seats, as Fujin, you are the one to show off.
Hello. So for a change, I'm not going to present any clocks today, which I guess is quite the surprise, since that's what I mostly do. But today I want to present you how I edited this avatar and make assets for it and edited some shaders on it. So I made this outfit, the shirt and the skirt and the tie. I made everything basically in Marvelous Designer, so that's what I kind of want to talk about today a little bit. Because I don't know, okay, so raise your hands who has ever used Marvelous Designer before at all. Okay, so there's one. Oh my god, Stebby, are you the only one? That's crazy. Well, I don't see a bunch of people.
I think
So
the
anyway,
people
Marvelous
jumping
Designer is
also did.
basically... Oh, true, they don't have hands because they're on desktop. Yeah, I'm stupid, never mind, I got it. So for those who don't know, Marvelous is basically full of simulation software. You're basically a tailor, you draw a pattern, you tell it how to sew stuff, and it simulates clothing on your avatar, basically, to put it like in one sentence. So I drew a pattern for this shirt, for the tie, for the skirt, and for the hoodie, well, the hood, really. And I basically... So people know that Marvelous was really bad with topology in the past. they massively improved that, and now you can actually make a pretty clean topology with just Marvelous. You can also make your UVs quite nicely in there according to the pattern that you actually sew in. For example, I baked a normal map, and you can see, well, do we have camera? I'm just going to show you with the camera, like this little seam. Like the seam on the normal map, you can literally just bake that in Marvelous Designer. You don't even have to use any softwares or anything. Like a Blender or Substance if you don't have to, if you don't want to. But yeah, you just put it in Blender and you do little stuff with it. You merge by distance basically, like once or twice, and then the asset is pretty much usable, and it's pretty much all quads too, so it's kind of cool. And I also found a bunch of Japanese madcaps. I have no clue how I did that, but I ended up in my Unity project. So I tested a bunch of different like color schemes and materials. For example, the white is interesting. My favorite is probably, well, this one. It looks a bit dirty because the normal map is probably overclocked a little bit. But yeah, bunch of materials. Yeah. I also added the glasses onto this avatar, and I added this little heart, which by the way is not particles. It's actually a shader that basically slides a texture over planes. And it takes vertex colors, by the way, which is something that I'm going to talk about with the next demonstration. I'm just going to change my avatar into a different one. Okay, so you've probably seen this before. It's super cool, super interesting. And these particles, which are not really particles, they take the color from the vertex color of the face that the texture is slide on. But the shader doesn't have hue shift by default because it's not really a VRChat shader or Poyomi shader or Mochi or whatever. It's from like some Google game or VR. I don't even know which one, but anyway. I coded in a hue shift. I think so, yeah. I think so. But yes, look, we can change the colors. Like a Christmas tree, I love it. And I also added a function to have a hue shift scroll speed that we know from Poyomi. I just set it up to 50, and it's gonna go through all the colors continuously. And I also added an audio link. Can we turn on the audio link functionality for like 2 seconds?
Hoorah!
Woohoo.
Give it a bit to kick in.
Okay.
It's gonna take a bit to kick in.
Let it cook. Any questions while we wait for this audio link?
Audio links here.
Yes, and I also have a separate toggle for the glasses heart, because that can be quite distracting when you're talking to me. I realized that, so I can like turn on and off like audio link for the heart as well, separately. But yeah, let me just do the hue shifts as well, so we can see how it like scrolls. There we go. So we can basically be a big party, you know, glow stick, I guess. It's kind of cool. I like to wear this on events especially. This one is very poor because I didn't optimize the shirt on this a little bit more to fit within 70k, but the one without the lights is medium. Yeah, and I think that's all. So if anybody has any questions, and if not, I'll just go away.
Particles, they're meshes, right? Not particles?
Yeah, it's just, yeah, basically like the line of the particle where it travels through, it's just like a bunch of faces, like planes really, and it just slides the texture over.
Yeah, scrolling.
Hold on.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's different. Oh, that changed. The wireframe camera. If it's displayed.
Oh yeah, that's kind of.
POV. Oh, that's POV now. That used to be just on the camera. It's gonna be really weird to get.
Can I show you? Let me see.
Camera? No, it does not.
It doesn't show for some reason. Maybe because it's the faces are turned the other way. Maybe like back faces. Maybe it's showing.
Yeah.
That's strange.
I know that kind of shit can fuck up with transparent stuff usually.
It can also be because of the layering it's showing the wireframe on.
Turn this off.
What if I? Oh, there we go.
Oh, wait, I'm putting it back on.
Well, it is what it is.
Yeah. That is
guess no more questions. So I'll take my leave.
You're hairless and wireframe.
Applause.
Am I? Hold on. Oh, never mind.
Right, up I go. Yeah, it's pretty good, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Now I know that that works the camera and the wireframe doesn't work the way I think it is. I'll stop advertising that. You.
Me?
Yes.
Me? Hi guys. I have a little silly guy to show off this time. It was meant to be like a internal jam. I'm gonna make him huge because he's really small. You guys can see him. Oh, that's maybe too big. That's maybe too big. I made a little. Let me reset him. I made a little.
We said size. Yeah.
1 sec, I'm fumbling, guys. Give me a moment.
Who can do it?
Anyway, this was meant to be like an internal jam thing. I just wanted to make a little fucking shithead. So I made a little fella, and he can change color. Let's make him like green.
When he was right, I was like, that's a weird looking tooth.
Yeah. That's somebody said that before.
That's
But yeah, he has like a
Notice most?
can make a big mouth,
Part?
and you can, he's also the idea with this guy is he's meant to be like a you know, like when you leave the black cat and all of the props are everywhere. This guy comes out of the woodwork and he fixes everything. That's the law. He's a little cleanup gremlin.
I can just imagine the annoyance when he appears and he's just like,
Made. Repair.
Yeah. Yeah. How do I make him mad with the... This is mad, right? Yeah, there we go.
and then everybody leaves an instance with no objects that have to be reset, and he joins in and he's just really happy.
Yeah. I mean, do I even have a happy? I guess default is happy. He's pretty happy default, you know? He's just happy to be around. But yeah, that's my little guy. He's a little fella.
All those tools.
Oh, hello.
I'm looking at the tools!
Oh yeah. Look at those. They're definitely not just like cubes with like a silver color on them or anything.
Yeah, of course.
So if he falls, does he make the metal
Don't
pipe
have a
sound?
camera. Zoom in.
No. But it's a cool technical challenge I had to get over is doing color changing stuff is like a nightmare if you want to have quest compatibility, because there's like only really one way to do it, and that's doing UV scrolling. As far as I'm aware, anyway. Please let me know if you have another way. That's the only way I can think to do it.
That's true. That's the only way.
Okay, epic. That's awesome. It's good to know. It's good to know I'm not stupid. That stupid anyway. So I set it up with like two materials where I'd be able to change the base color of him and the eyes and the tongue and stuff. And I had a separate texture sheet for the clothes, which, you know, I'm not too fond of because having two materials puts you to medium on quest, so that sucks. But it was like the only way I could think to do it. And then it turns out if you do UV scrolling on the entire mesh, I didn't think about this at the time, but when I got to animating it, it bit me in the ass. It scrolls the entire mesh as UV, so all of this, like the mechanic and the maid and the underpants would scroll. So I had to separate them into a separate mesh. So this avatar is two skinned meshes. Unbelievable. I hate that I was forced to do it, but you know, I'm now medium on quest, and what am I on PC? Good.
Looks good.
Can you imagine? Good ranking?
Imagine.
Unbelievable. Anyway, yeah, that's the guy. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe.
Where's the subscribe button?
Up your arse.
Mm.
It's the prostate.
How can you say such a thing about? Right, the next, the Dragon Warrior. It's me! Yeah, I'm gonna show off my stuff quickly because I'm put myself in the middle and then speedrun it because I still barely put technical stuff on any of my models. Yippee! Would you believe it? I've made more robots. Because I like doing that. I like doing that. I'm trying. I hate that, like, I have this trend of I make a thing, and then, like, within a month, something similar to it is popular. Like, I remember the time I made a model and I put 2 sickles and made them spin in the hands like a farmer, and then a few months Puss in Boots 2 came out. It happens a lot.
You're just the trendsetter.
I've been a bit of a risk of rain. Being so some elements of some of the models are inspired by the risk of rain. The content, yeah, the update, no.
Yeah.
I got a bit of a scout-esque robot I made, which admittedly, I made it PBR and all shiny because I wanted to upload it and use the model before I got on VR, but I didn't want to spend as much time texturing it and doing the biblically accurate substance painter version so the things bake normally. So I quickly made a PBR variant. NPR variant. Have yet to finish the PBR variant. Make sure the time is running. Yeah, it is. Still been on the experimentation grind. I've been trying to make way more humanoid shaped ones. Am I big? No, I'm not big. I'm normal sized. Once again, the risk of rain brain rot is only coming in with like the head design specifically. Pilot Risk of Rain 1 is pretty cool, I think. I've also got the base body underneath the clothing that I threw on afterwards, which is this, which I'm very happy with. Like, proportionally and physically. Thumb is still broken, but I'm gonna go out on a record and say these are some of the best hands I've ever put on a model. The camera pick it up proper.
Nice.
They're quite nice. Like them.
Oh my god, I gotta rebake the textures. Oh my goodness. And the final one that I can show off. Actually, do I have anything else to show off real quick? Before I say stuff. Oh yeah. So there's a character I really liked in a piece of media, and I wanted to make variants and variations to the design. I had a cool robot that a friend made for me, and I was like, hey, Dungeons and Dragons is pretty cool. I think it would be cool to play this, but robots don't exist in such a setting. So I've slowly been making a Warforged model, which I believe I've shown off before.
Where is it? Where is it?
Oh my goodness, I'm going insane.
Hi, insane.
Oh my. I actually have lost the plot, I think. Might have actually gone off the, Oh, it was right there! Which I've shown this off before. But I've made slight adjustments to it in an updated version. Did make the rapier, I think that's from like Motorham. This version's a little bit harder to see because it's got clothes on, and I've also customized the base body to make it look more rugged. The hat's from Team Fortress 2 and the coat's from Pokemon. But the base model
Was that why I
this
felt like...
is...
Wait, was that the other one or this one with the hat from that?
What? The hat was... What? Yapping! I redid the head, mainly. If I grab the, camera here so those can better see. I've given it an actual sort of jaw to go off of, and then of course, look at the back of the head, you've got the ball joint that connects it. Which I'm quite appreciative of how this looks. I still like the vibe of the other one with like the Destiny Exo look almost. But this looks fine, I think. Of course, normally it would have both eyes, and I have expressions on them. I've just purely uploaded this model, though.
I like the scratches
don't
on the
really need any
face. Under the
Yeah.
eye. Yeah.
So with only one eye, you'd say right now you're gonna have a bad. We're having a bad time. Gonna have a bad time.
I'm taking you off the list. Anyway, and the final thing, I've managed to do my first commission. I've done commissions before, but they were for Steam games. I actually did it for real big boy money.
Oh, nice.
I'm giant.
You're a big boy.
Oh dang!
Big
Hang
boy
on.
money.
Oh, he got
Hang
cape
on.
physics. You got them cape physics.
Minimal cape physics.
Big boy money makes you have big avatar.
This is a character design I did for one Guns Guntaku. It took me a while to do it because it was designing it as we were going on. Like, there was no official design. It was like, hey, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this. Can you mesh these ideas together? Then I make a leg, and I'm like, how about this? Yeah, it looks good. How about this? Yeah, it looks good. So it took a while. Had a bit of assistance in texturing with a substance painter stuff. Exporting transparency for the tad bits of the cape was a bit of a nightmare, but we finally got there in the end. I also have a sword, but I purely have this rig up. I made a sword for the model, but I purely have this rig uploaded to test it out in full body. Because I also had to weight painting. This was annoying. I hate putting cloth over something without weight painting per se. Like it's all solids because none of this bends. Except for this, so I had to make a shape key, so I had to do a bunch of test uploads to make sure it was all functioning. But yes, there we are. There you have it. And that's all I have to show. Back down.
Nice.
Woo! Applauding hard work.
Anyway, next person up on the list would be Down Lyric.
Great job, everyone, so far. Gosh, I missed coming to these events. Unfortunately, I've suffered from scheduling conflict, or I'd be here every time. But today, I'm here to show you a bit of my new creations that I've been working on. One of the key ones is I've been stuck going through a lot of events, which have really held up my ability to create stuff. It's been a lot of performing new stuff, old stuff, without being able to introduce new. But because of that, I was like, oh, I really want to be able to exist. I wish I could just be in two places at once. So I went, wait a minute, can I be in two places at once? So I just decided, let's see if I can do it. So, let me just Put it here. There's one there.
Yeah.
And there's one over here.
You can do more than one.
Yes.
Oh no, they're
And
moving.
And I can switch consciousness with them, separating the down and the lyric. Isn't that right, lyric? It sure is down. Hey, back over here. I can also switch. I can switch both my voice location and my vision location. So now I'm looking directly at you, Wakamu. I'm no longer in or speaking through the body over there. This body sees, that body hears, and that body speaks. So I've separated my sight, my hearing, and my voice into three different avatars, existing as all three. So if we're going to have a conversation here, I need you to listen to that one, look at this one, and then speak into the one in the middle if you can, Wakamu, and that's how we could have a conversation. Easy as that. There we Let me give my voice back.
You lost me.
Oh, I got it back. Return my sight and take my bodies back.
That's
Heck.
awesome.
Oh. Yes, I was all theoretical, and because of that, I've actually learned of a limitation I was unaware of inside of VRChat. Fun fact. You can, if you work really hard, you can manipulate your voice, you can manipulate your sight, but you cannot move your audio listener. That is rigid, stationary, and if you try to put a second one on, it won't let you upload the avatar. No matter how much I wish it. So my dream to exist in another space as an entirely different avatar functioning in an entirely different world above this world is crushed a bit for now. But I'll find a workaround eventually. Fun fact? Technically, I don't need copies of me. I could make it an entirely different avatar and then take control of that entirely different avatar, though. I just used me because it's what I had. Let me see. And next up on the list, yes, let me see. I've got the orb. I'm very proud of the orb. The orb is one of my first non-moth avatars in all my years. One of the very few. It's under 10, and I'm building it for HorrorCon/Spookality. Gonna have a lot of feature strip for Spookality, but for now, it's the orb. Hello. I lock myself in place with tendrils that grip onto the world. And the tendrils that grip onto the world, I'm currently in the process of allowing me to have locomotion being these tendrils here. So if I do this, there we are. I love Ultra Kill.
Yeah.
I also love Ultra Kill. Yay! There's also eyes on the tentacles that stretch out and spread out, and then once I get back into location here, eventually these fellas will fade out. And then I'll re-grip. You can see they have little grippers attached to them on all the surfaces. And the grippers have their own eyes. Also, the grippers are in unique locations for everyone that perceived them. Also, so my friends knew it's still me, I took my hat. This is how people can identify it's me.
Who are you and where did you get that hat?
I also...
Your name tag is not seen. True.
I also, of course, have the eye bulge. I also have the Great Eye, as I am merely just a small minion of the Great Eye in the sky above you, who is attempting to reach out and grasp this world into his own cause. I mean, I can bulge out my eyes.
God.
I can majorly bulge out my eyes. I can throw out sporlings of myself. Go, spread. And the sporlings can throw out their own tendrils, creating a continued flesh web. The web of flesh must spread. And then the flesh webs can spiral around. Let's see. And if I want to, with a flick,
Fuck!
I can bring my own solo
Just give
tendrils
me a
in,
sec here.
creating a rotating flesh web surrounding everybody and containing everybody in a cocoon of eyes and flesh, all trapped and offered to the Great Eye in the sky. This is excellent. And that is the orb. There we are. Finally, I think I'm going to show, because I was at Project Community recently, which was a blast to the past, where I got to meet a lot of different figures and people I haven't contacted in quite a while. I made an avatar just for it. Let me see here. Is that it? No, it's this one. Huzzah! I made a booth for Project Community, and I made an avatar for it. It was the first time I'd ever used a painting tool before. Inside Blender to custom texture. I made my own peanut butter jelly kind of character. With it, I brought my booth. I brought my booth with me, which has 7 different communities inside of it. Replaced the text wall with the generic traveling circus that used to be there. And inside of it, I should throw in a... Oh, this again. This happened before. Is it here now?
Yeah.
There we go.
I see a big box. Oh, there we go.
Yes, it's a booth.
In fact, well, yeah, I had to fit everything on very limited, one match and very limited materials. Oh yes, there's 7 different communities all around this booth. As I did a crossover event with a bunch where I featured them in here and then they hid one of my posters on their own booths randomly scattered around the world. It's a treasure hunt. And this booth also has a couple features. 1, I could throw down a dance floor. 2, I can duplicate myself. And 3, I can take it inside of different environments. For example, the tubes. We're jamming inside. It also has music, but that music is copyright infringing. So I can't play it here because I forgot to give a warning earlier.
Well, if you give a warning now, you can. We can just mute now.
A warning now about copyright infringement.
Yeah, Bento, we gotta mute then. I'm okay now. What about you, Bento?
Alright, play the music.
So yeah, if you come inside, there's a different biomes on the inside here.
Ooh.
There we are.
That's cool, though.
They're also visible from the outside.
Now the question is there bloom in this world? I can't recall. Well, let's take a quick peek, shall we?
I'm not sure.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I see bloom.
A little bit of bloom.
There is.
Not terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is bloom.
Not terrible. So yes, it was just a visual party inside of a booth during the event. Also, I had the only booth that could duplicate itself and people could run off with it. So there were 3 of my booths just being carried around and being worn as trophies by other communities.
I remember seeing
Like
that.
hats on their booths. Let me tell you, every time I joined an instance, it became a hunt to find my own booth. It's like, which one of you troublemakers is wearing my booth as a hat? It was a fantastic time, and now I'm geared up and excited for HorrorCon next. That's the next thing to prepare for. And if we get a booth there, I'm thinking invisible booth that you can only see within a radius that jump scares you. With either vine booms or the British screaming sound. Excellent. Thank you all for coming on over, and thank you all for looking at my avatars. And on to the next performer. Thank you.
Pause that
I like
shit.
your way of
Reset the timer.
I like your way of thinking.
Exactly. Everybody here's working.
Well, it looks like the last person on the list will be Object.
Okay, hello. I've just got a small thing. Did I switch to avatar? Yeah, I think I did. A friend of mine was running a world hopping event and he didn't have like these.
Oh.
I hope it works. So I made one and threw it on booth. So everybody can have like one of these screen notification thingies. It uses just some standard shaders.
It said quit
Nothing much.
instead of quiet, please.
Yeah, quit, please.
Yes, it's just developer out.
Please.
Quit. I mean, it can work for the occasion.
And then suddenly everybody left, and you're like, where did everybody go?
Yeah. That's it. People can customize it with different textures. Yeah.
Like it.
I've got nothing more.
I like it.
It's free. You don't need money.
I want money.
Question object.
Yup.
Have you considered adding a beacon to the avatar, perhaps, as a cool additional feature?
Like
Beacon that's visible through the map that allows people to identify your
The
location.
first one was white.
wasn't this
It
thing?
is.
I must have entirely missed it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they're
I
here.
didn't keep it on
My
phone.
brain must have not registered. Sorry, my brain works on Gmod logic. I see pink and my brain's just like, oh, there's just missing textures.
No, it has to have the black
Yeah,
dots
but it
too,
should
you
be-
know.
In front of objects.
Yeah. I like it.
Hmm?
Oh, you can change the shader so it renders through walls.
Wait, does it not?
Go through walls.
Appears to. It is.
does, it does.
Wait,
Yeah.
it does?
It's doing
Wait.
great. Yeah, look through
Yes,
the
it
wall.
does.
Did it? Think it
It's
should.
working
If I
great.
stand behind here... Oh, wait, maybe I have to enable
Wait, no.
shaders. Duh.
Yeah, it might
Alright,
do
my
it.
bad.
Rookie mistake.
It helps
Rookie
if
mistake.
shaders
Oh, yeah.
are enabled.
It's free. You can try it. It's the first thing I did, kinda. With like, what is it? Modular avatar, so probably bugs. Can fix it yourself. I don't think I'm gonna support it. That's it. Does somebody else have questions? Nope.
Did you say people?
Okay.
Would you by chance be releasing this as a prefab or some other thing? Because I know a lot of people desperately require systems like that on models.
Yeah, you can get it. It's free. You can download it now.
Ah, right. Awesome. I will alert them to this.
I think I have it in my social tab. A link to it. Let me double check.
You have your booth in there. Yes.
Yep. You should find it. There's not a lot. An emoji like this, advertisements. No, I think I need advertisement.
You can also post it on the
Uh,
Discord and self-promo.
It could be a good idea. Okay. Does anybody else have questions?
No.
Okay.
Well
That
done.
was awesome.
Very,
Right.
very practical.
That would usually be the end, and this would usually be where I go, oh, do you want to do round two? Do you want to do round two? Do you want to see more avatars? Do you want to see more avatars? But given the fact that we've had the same crowd since the start and the finish, I'm still going to extend the offer. I'm going to pray, primarily looking for people who have not shown off before, or built the courage by watching other people get shown off, but I'm going to do a round two. Same thing. Line up there if you want to show something off. Line up there if you don't want to. Line up there if you want to show something like later. We'll go from whichever person is there. I'll give it a little countdown, and if I see no one behind me, I guess we're done with the roundup, and we can all go home.
That's a shame. Looks like nobody's behind you. I guess we're.
Oh yeah, looks. Oh, no one's behind me. No one's behind me. No one's behind me. Sigh. Go home, everyone. I got 15 minutes up there, champ. Make me proud.
You tried.
You have 20 seconds.
Oh yeah, I'll read the text box for you.
God,
I'll
we
be your voice.
get
Well, I'm gonna
double
keep
sweet.
UI on
Hang
so
on, hang
text
on,
box
hang
is
on,
also
hang on.
visible on stream.
Hang on. Let me help.
I've always wanted to know what accent Owl has.
My text-to-speech application isn't working right now. I apologize. I just want to quickly show off this pilot helmet I made a couple minutes before the event.
Nice voice.
Oh, excellent. Ready for takeoff. This bird's ready to
I like-
dive.
Can wait? Is it using fishbones so other people can also or interactions?
Contacts?
No, only you can do it. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Self contacts? Question: are you a kestrel?
No, I am not.
That's quite an accent you have there.
Why would you imply such a thing?
But your tail feathers looked a little kestrel-y in your color pattern. Please don't annihilate me.
I will spare you because I feel merciful. I, Spectral Owl.
Dang.
Surely they
40k,
howl.
spectral owl or 40k is scary.
I'd like to give a better showcase of everything I've made with this avatar in the future. There's quite a lot going on right here next roundup.
Oh no!
He took his. Oh my god, he's dead.
Monetized.
Oh no! Who set the corpse cleanup to only be 3 seconds?
Yeah.
The corpse despawned.
Right. I threw it in a circle, young man! Yeah, that'd be it, I guess. We did it! Let's go.
Let's go.
I'll see you all next month at
The first Saturday of the
on
month.
the 5th.
Oh.
On the 5th.
Oh, don't know if I.
Yes, the first Saturday of next month, which would be the
Always
5th.
excited for these.
The fifth.
Hello, miss.
Good for you.
That was awesome.
Anyway.
Star where you split up.
What was that?
Oh, the avatar. Where you were split up. That's nice.
Oh, no, I
Yes,
gotta end
it was
this
all
stream.
theoretical, and I had like 3 failed
Hey,
avatars.
hey Ben, so you're gonna end the community meetup
This is from
stream?
Floormaster.
A couple things in the process.
What is
You
from
know what you can do
Floormaster?
with that? Like an avatar?
Ah, hit Floormaster back,
Either
please.
be like a robot or something like that. Where
Yeah.
speakers.
Yeah, you're gonna be the end to the community meetup stream. How do you feel?
Both can be in different places.
Oh,
Speakers